in Kentucky. Little gets the ball. Shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Kentucky Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Guys, the Bulls head coach told me before the game, they continue to be without their starting running back. But the good news, their backup is off to a terrific start. He was able to step in and have a very productive game last week. We'll see if he's able to keep up that same energy and same stamina here today. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they adjust. And the ball's headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will go on the attack first. These two teams don't exactly love each other. Man, did they trade blows back and forth the last time they met.
Yeah, Reese, don't love each other is an understatement. They severely dislike each other, and that's how it should be. And last game, man, it was back and forth, back and forth. You didn't know who was going to win. Who's mentally prepared for this ball game? Who can handle the emotions, Palmer, early to start this game?
Yeah, that's the great thing about rivalry games like this. When these two teams play each other, it's like two heavyweight fighters trading haymakers, and ultimately it comes down to which guy, which team is standing last.
And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Caught behind the line. It's Woodside. Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams. This game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Trying to get started. He's got great speed. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Volunteers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it.
Lots of running room. Touchdown, Volunteers! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And what a way to put a stamp on that one with a 41-yard run to the house. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field, finding themselves down 7-0. To get a drive going here. Davis looking to pass. Out wide right, it's Thomas. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Gets the back moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quickly out to the tight end. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Quick give. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeps it on the bootleg. Rolls right. Touchdown Vols! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Handoff to the single running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side is Poe. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a first down.
The Vols are rolling down the field. Sees a crease. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Give to the running back. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Throws quickly. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone under attack. Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Out wide left, it's Woodside. Jumped on top of the pile. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 20 dunk here on 2nd down. Davis will throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Got the back over the middle. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. From the gun, the running back has it. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And they'll stop him right there on the return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. He's looking deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Push is ahead. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. And the returner will be brought down. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Volunteers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. On the move, he fires. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Making the adjustment. The give. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there. As we get closer to the playoff, that becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? It comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
The Vols have taken it inside the 20. Snap from the gun on third down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Tennessee. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw one first. Look out! He sacked this defense all over him.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Making the adjustment on the play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires quickly. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. The Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position. 5. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Davis looking to pass. Rushes on. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Soft spot in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Right side, it's Thomas. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. That'll trim the deficit to 15. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Minnesota taking on the number 15 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the home team looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Kroger Field. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
The Vols head coach told me coming out of the locker room at the half, they are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
That's a pretty impressive throw, man. That's given me Peyton Manning to Peerless Price memories back when I was watching them and playing against them in college. That was a thing of beauty right there. There's a nice chemistry that this quarterback has with this group of wide receivers, and you see that in the timing of these throws.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They're working that left side. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Volunteers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Just feeds the running back. Down he goes.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, play downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
Trying to establish the run. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off-play action. Quick completion on the out route. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And the Vols, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Volunteers! And the stomping has commenced. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Motion from the wideout. Sells the run, looking to pass. Left side is Thomas. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. But that's a great start to this second half.
They go to the counter. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
Davis will throw. Caught. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And that's a welcome sign for this offense, right? They haven't put drives together. Nice to see them execute on third down. At the very least, man, give your defense a rest. They've been playing a lot. Too many punts for this offense. Nice to see them execute on third down.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Snap in the shotgun. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Wildcats are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to throw for it. Finds the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Fires to the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Loss of 7. Brings up 2nd down.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the big fella. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down.
This is kind of like Vegas in gambling. You got a big completion there on 3rd down. You've set up 4th. You could take the field goal and take the easy money, but you might decide to roll the dice here, stay on the field.
Converts on 4th down, still going. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. A first down run in the red zone. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target this area of the field?
After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up 4th down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Howie, what do you have?
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline. Guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Howie. Drops back on first down. Moving out to the right. He'll throw it. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
On the RPO, got it. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Caught on the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and long here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Nestled just inside that right upright.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Working the ground game. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
2nd down to the air. Fires immediately. At the 45 on his way. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing it.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Vols line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Going to field this one in tight quarters. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive. Makes a grab and room to run. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back's got it on the screen. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
And the Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Kentucky spends its second timeout here. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going to take a shot. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Not only made the pick, and took it back to the 38.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Davis looking to pass. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Second down, going to throw it. Floats it out in space. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Wildcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Finds his tight end. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Kentucky!
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
A few anxious moments there, but the hands team, true to its name, as they make the grab and get the ball. So here is the Tennessee offense. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Keep it on the ground. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He's got it down the middle. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out, execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.